Hi guys, holidays are coming and grandparents' rights for visitation of the children is a very, very tricky topic. Grandparents are coming for the holidays. Aren't you excited, especially if it's a grandmother-in-law? Well, she can petition, or he, grandfather, can petition a visitation right under Family Code Section 3102 under 4 circumstances. Number 1, one parent died. Number 2, there is a pending divorce, which is another code section, 3104, which I suggest you read separately because I don't want to bore you with that code section. Number 3, parents are not married. And number 4, parents are married but living separately. So if you're not excited to see grandmother for the holidays, you have some good tools, because if you object and you have sole custody of the child, the grandparent has to overcome the presumption that it's not in the best interest of the children or child for grandparents to have visitation rights. Thank God Supreme Court decided that. Thankfully, because grandparents do not have fundamental right to petition for visitation. They have to overcome the presumption. They have to basically allege that the other parent, if let's say their child died, so the grandparent can say, well, the other parent doesn't fit, therefore I want to make decisions, I want to have visitation rights. Now, I know I combine 2 things, making decisions and have visitation rights. One court of appeal said, if the grandparent can overcome the presumption that it is in the best interest of a child to have for grandparent visitation right, it does not mean that the other parent does not have the power to make decisions about child's care, everything regarding the child's control of the school schedule, everything. So the grandparent just gets one piece of a little bit of visitation, but needs to overcome the presumption. Okay, when does the grandparent gets the power? When does the grandparent does not need to overcome the presumption? Only in one case. We have parent 1, parent 2, they have joint legal and physical custody. And let's say parent 2, who is the son of a grandmother, the ex-husband, agrees for visitation rights. So mother says no, father says yes, and paternal grandmother gets the visitation rights. She does not need to overcome the presumption. Very important. That's the only time. All other times, if both parents say no, grandparent has to overcome the presumption, most likely not going to get visitation rights. If one parent who has sole custody over the child says no and the other parent says yes, the grandparent has to overcome the presumption. You need to understand one thing. When there is a grandparent visitation request, the court will look at the bottom line. The court wants what's best for the child. Was the grandparent always with the child, taking care of the child? Or is it a drama queen grandmother who just wants to show off with the child on holidays and actually historically proven to be not so good for the child for many incidences? If you don't want grandmother to be involved in your child's life, make a list of all the things that she did to the child that was not in the best interest of a child. For example, she gave the child away while the child was in her care to some ex-person, and that ex-person forgot to spend time with the child, and the child was left alone in the church where anyone could come and take the child, as an example. Second example, the grandmother puts the child in a hot tub in winter, takes it out, and then brings it to the shower, and the child gets sick for a week. And so these little things add up to say, sorry, grandma, but you are not in the best interest of the child to spend time with that child. If it comes to it, you have to document it. Ideally, you got to have witnesses. You have to be prepared. So this is hopefully debunking the topic about grandparents' visitation rights. All right. If you like the video, like, subscribe. If you have any questions, ask me down below. Diana Romanov, your family lawyer in San Francisco, Bay Area, California. See you in my next consultation. Bye.